Sadness, anger, disappointment, worry. These kind of unpleasant and difficult feelings are a part of the human experience. So having feelings like these is not a sign of failure. It's not a sign that somehow life went wrong. But a lot of the time our mind tells us that it is, that we shouldn't have these feelings. It's a bad thing that we do and we need to get rid of them. Probably most of us can remember a situation when we felt really bad and really sad, and our mind starts to circulate thoughts such as, what's wrong with me? Why do I feel like this? Everyone else is so happy and I'm always alone. You can think of your own version of this kind of a thought that has this basic message that feeling like this is wrong. And most of the time, there's no clear answer for a question like this. But our mind tries to problem solve. It tries to look for a solution or an answer from our past experiences because we feel so bad that we want to understand, we want to analyze, and we want to find a way to change the way we feel. But unfortunately, this doesn't work because when we're feeling strongly, when we're having a strong negative feeling, we don't have access to the logical, to the rational part of our mind. We cannot problem solve effectively, but we try. And this kind of backfires because when we try to do this, when we try to look for solutions from our past unfortunate and negative experiences, what we actually do, without meaning to do so, is that we bring all these harmful thoughts, we bring really unpleasant memories, we bring unpleasant feelings into our consciousness, into our mind, and we give our mind even more content to keep ruminating on. And especially if the depression has been severe, one can only think of how difficult and unpleasant thoughts and feelings this kind of attempt at problem solving can bring up. What if I get depressed again? What if I have to take a sick leave for months again? What if I become as sad, as hopeless as I was before? And it's very human that one tries to understand one's feelings and thoughts and why does this happen? It's not a sign of doing something wrong. The human mind has developed to be an efficient problem solver. That's what it does. But unfortunately, we can't problem solve our feelings. We can't problem solve sadness. We need to find a way to cope with those thoughts and feelings differently. One can learn to notice what the feeling wants to make you do. All feelings have these different kind of proposals. If I get sad, the feeling will tell me to withdraw. If I get angry, the feeling will tell me to shout, for instance. And I can notice this and I can choose how to behave instead of just following the order of the feeling. And through practice, we can learn to allow all feelings, even the difficult ones. They can come and then they can go. Or we can learn that all of the questions, they can come too, but I can choose to think differently, or I can choose to just look at the thought and let it go. So it doesn't start the negative cycle that will bring my mood down. Learning to think in a new way and to look at your own thoughts and your own mental processes is not easy. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of practice and patience, but it's worth it. Because in the long run, allowing yourself to feel everything there's to feel and to think everything there's to think without it becoming a burden can make your life better.